Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Drogba. Scholes. It's a throw-in. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It is a corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's hoisted clear. Showing good feet. Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. In with a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper's dealt with that. Musiala, and now they can spring out of defence. So it is still 0-0. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rafinha. Musiala. Koundé. Rafinha. Can he get it through? Floated through. Rodri, Wan-Bissaka. Now it's Drogba. Now that's well seen too.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Nuno Mendes. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And it's Ronaldinho. Great challenge, time to perfection. Scholes. To Musiala.
There will be one
And the volley.
added time.
And that is doing no harm at all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field, number 4, Didier Drogba. Coming on to replace him is number 21, Owen.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner.
Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, played right into his path. And the finish! And he's there to belt it away. Musiala. He'll try from distance. And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Forlan very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Over to the left. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Chooses... Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Forlan. Great hit! This time, surely!
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Cannavaro getting this one clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hakimi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aim forwards. Bellingham.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Nuno Mendes.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Bellingham
has been indicated.
cleared without hesitation.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Wan-Bissaka with the clearance. Hakimi. Quick look, then plays it in. And he's there to clear it. So that's it. It is all over. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Ronaldinho, and the ball's and the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. The muscular approach does pay off here. Gently done. Nuno Mendes tries a cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played in deep. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Over to the left.
Look, movement creates more options.
Terrific header! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious.
And now the hit! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
David Villa. And it's lofted through here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Nuno Mendes. 30 minutes gone. Nuno Mendes. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Flings in across. Oh, what a climb! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, super ball! Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zanetti. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Stood up well to him there.
Minutes has been indicated.
Nuno Mendes. Ronaldinho. David Villa. And the shot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And here's Dembele. Haaland. Rafinha. And it's Ronaldinho. Dembele. Well timed, excellent interception. Koundé. Looks to the other side. Nuno Mendes. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, well played, well played.
Villa.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Ronaldinho. Azar. Now it's Haaland. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's in a real chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And here's Ronaldinho, Rafinha, oh, it's Van Basten. And he's taking no chances there.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's...
He's going for goal! Rafinha. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi. Oh, nice touch. Scholes. And that has been knocked clear. Floated up and over.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Forlan. The ball has bounced loose now. Forlan. And he's following up! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. He's played him through. Valverde. Valverde. Oh, this looks sharp. Still goalless. And the pass is intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Valverde. Scholes. Rafinha gets across to intercept that. Nuno Mendes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Valverde. Spread it left. Now it's Neymar.
Such good technique.
He is through here. Neymar. He stands tall and strong. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Ronaldinho. Now it's Van Basten. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest.
Japan
A sporting
against
event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi, he could be in here. Well, they've got it again. Shot could be on. Now the finish!
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter,
He does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. David Villa. David Villa. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. And he's being shifted off it. Japan are looking to break at pace. He's been picked out. Oh, that's Adriano! And he's heaved it away. Mbappe! Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Nuno Mendes, he's played it long. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Japan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Stood up well to him there. Bellingham. Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Rafinha. That's been cut out, well played. Serginho. Gently done. Adriano. And that was very necessary. And here's Nakata. Nakata! And Serginho. Nakata. And the first half is done. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Substitution for Japan. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 18, Adriano. Coming on the field, number 20, Owen.
Climbs up
Number
big!
11, Bale.
He will be livid with himself. Serginho. And it's Nakata. Will play for Owen. And here's Owen. It's Bale! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nuno Mendes. Rafinha. Foot in. Rafinha really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
And the shot!
That's just playing it safe
The
and simple.
attendance for this match was 71,649. Substitution for Japan, number 8, Hirotoshi Nakata. Number 6,
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
21, Alessandro Bastoni.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Deftly away.
Ruben Diaz. Number 4.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, he's found some space here. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And it's Messi. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Played with finesse. That is good alertness. David Villa. Serginho. Plays a delicate ball. Messi. Bellingham. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Messi. Nuno Mendes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
David Villa looking to get on the end of this. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he latch on to this? And that has sent him sprawling. Cleared without complication. Cannavaro.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he's there to get it away. The message is simple, defend this with your lives. Well, there's the clearance.
Added time.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Bellingham. Deep into stoppage time. And now the breakaway. Bellingham. That's the end. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And that gets things running. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Nuno Mendes. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lampard. Neymar. And here's Torres. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Messi. Messi! That's really well cleared. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Mateus! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mateus is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Tchouaméni with the clearance. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Neymar. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Can he finish? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Neymar. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Messi. And here's Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Hakimi. Hakimi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back underway.
Barcelona really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Rafinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's there to clear it.
Rafinha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's had it taken off him. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And he thumps it clear. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Don't you just love the level of intensity?
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
No, again, there's no way through. Barcelona must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And he's there to retrieve it. DiMarco. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. That's that, the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Over to the other side. And it's Messi. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk. Rafinha. Pirlo gets across to intercept that. Mbappe.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Murici. Koundé gets into some space. He is through here. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Pirlo. And there's green grass ahead of him. Costa Curta. David Villa. Oh, that's clever. David Villa. He's picked now the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Messi is there and he can get that clear. Ronaldinho, and he's managed to get free. Koundé. Koundé is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Rafinha. Played out to the right. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he was alert to it. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
The ball has bounced loose now. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Threads one in.
Milan really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Oh, that's an inviting ball. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's really well cleared. Chouameni. Bale looks to get on the end of this. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Substitution for Milan, number 13, Johan Cruyff. Number 11, Bale. Number 10, Messi. Number 21,
Oh, he's been flattened there.
Pirlo.
Has a shot!
Coming on the field,
Good
number
hit,
20,
kept the keeper honest.
Rafael. Number 22, Neymar. Number 26, Iniesta. Number 24, Modric. Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. Bellingham is there and he can get that clear. Just about up to 75 minutes. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, super find. He's got away.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's looking for the runner here. Khan gets it away. And it's Neymar. Rafael Leao. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he latch on to this? And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Header! Iniesta.
There will be 1 minute at a
Neymar.
time.
And here's the chance to counter. Rafael Leao. So that's it. It is all over. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here, perhaps.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Decent hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either. Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously, Shevchenko! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. DiMarco. Rodri. Serginho. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gets a good foot in there. DiMarco. David Villa providing an outlet on that flank. Still goalless at the moment. He could be in here. David Villa. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Hullet. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Nicely worked. Oh, well played. Rodri. Interesting ball. Tries to get it clear. And he's had it nicked away. Neatly clipped into space. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, that... And he'll shoot here! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Now it's Ronaldinho. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kaká. And it's Ronaldinho. It's a sweet ball, that. Goalkeeper's ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rodri. And it's Maldini. Now Costa Curta. Maldini.
2
Hullet.
minutes has been indicated.
Just eases him off the ball. Moved on forwards. That's good vision. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Ronaldinho. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Cruyff. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
David Villa receives it in a good position here. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, great chance! Rodri. Hullet. Cruyff.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22, Chouameni. Number
Oh
20,
no, what has happened here?
Ronaldinho.
He is through here.
Number 19,
David Villa! They've done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. David Villa. And that's that. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And the shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nuno Mendes, Ronaldinho, he's got away, decent hit! Oh, he's been caught napping! Caceres did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Lampard. Adriano. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
So, what can they make of this? Barcelona have got it back, and they'll have another go. And the pass is intercepted. Referee's given a throw. Araujo. Rafinha.
This is the time you need that pace.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Lampard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Koundé.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Looks to go up and over. Tries a shot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
It's run loose here. And the first half is done. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're off again. Lampard. Lampard really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's had it nicked away.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's picked out the run. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vieira, a player of legendary status. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Hernes. Beckenbauer. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nuno Mendes. Here's Tchouaméni. Out to the right. Koundé. Ronaldinho. Can he finish? And more, and more, and more. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tchouaméni.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 6, Rafinha. Number 8,
Gilberto Silva.
Vieira. Number 4,
Kagawa.
Tur. Number 25,
Looking for the runner. Oh, good ball.
number 20,
Rangers
Ronaldinho.
claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Number 27, Serginho. Number 16, Rodri. Number 12, Van Basten. Number 15, Udogi. Number 9, Bellingham. Substitution.
Rangers with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's become a case of men against boys. Defending was strong and firm. Gets his pass away, and the shot! And a goal kick. Koundé. And Serginho. Udogi. Oh, that's fabulous. He's cut it out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's running through. Hits one! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves.
And there goes the final whistle. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
And now,
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.